In Alley, Veterans Day is also called Armistice Day, and it commemorates the anniversary of the signing of the armistice, which ended World War I hostilities between the Allies and Germany in 1918. Today is also Remembrance Day in Canada, commemorating the sacrifices that Canadians made in all armed conflicts. This Veterans Day is a special one for me because just last month, I had the remarkable opportunity to accompany nearly 60 American veterans on something called the Honor Flight. It was a life-changing experience for many of us, especially for the 89-year-old vet I was accompanying, my dad.
And our flag was still there.
The Honor Flight experience begins months in advance for the planners. Buffalo Niagara is one of 130 national hubs and makes this connection twice a year. As a guardian, we all met a day before for a picnic, lunch, and meet and greet. All the volunteer staff, young and old, were excited to get to know this trip's veterans and to learn if anything extra special could be done to enhance their experience. As we were to learn, that was unnecessary. The next morning began early with an honor guard escort to the Buffalo airport. Imagine, if you will, over 3,000 people waiting at 7 a.m. to cheer our vets on and wish them a great trip. You see, the Honor Flight is a second chance to celebrate our heroes right, many of whom didn't really get a proper welcome home. Top priorities started with our World War II vets and those gravely ill. Today, our Korea-era veterans and Vietnam vets also make up our passengers, and female soldiers are included as well. From the Buffalo airport, we arrived in Baltimore, again to cheering crowds at the airport on our way to buses that would take us on to Washington, D.C. Many veterans, like my dad, went right to work when they came home, never getting the chance to see all the memorials dedicated in their honor. The brand new Air Force Monument was our first stop. It was a chance to pay homage to those who served so selflessly. Then it was on to Arlington National Cemetery. Over 400,000 soldiers are interred there, and we were fortunate to witness the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. This ceremony is performed every hour, 24/7, always with reverence and respect, and to see it was a highlight of our trip. Then it was on to the World War II Memorial. The sacrifices from each U.S. state and territory is remembered here, and it was a great place to take a group photo and reflect upon the day so far.
I'm speechless for one thing. All right.
What would you say to other vets who, about this trip?
I wish they could experience what I did today. I really wish they could experience it, because they'll never forget it for the rest of their lives.
My name is Dave Generette, and this is my wife's uncle, Estorino Ragazzi. He's 96 years old. We're from Erie, Pennsylvania. He's here and he's loving it.
But that wasn't the end of our day. We saw the Washington Monument, then walked across to the Korean War Memorial. Each veteran was accompanied by a guardian and a wheelchair if needed. Each monument had different meanings for each vet. While many struck out for the Vietnam Wall, we walked over to the Lincoln Memorial and joined hundreds of others, hushed by the reverence shown. After a day of emotion, a wonderful dinner was waiting for us, complete with period entertainment by the Buffalo Dolls. One of our dinner companions was 93-year-old Roy Neiman, a decorated World War II hero. How did it make you feel, Roy, when everybody was thanking you?
It's hard to describe, Linda, because all these years, I'm 93, and all these years, I never have had association with veterans. Oh, I go to the vets post, but it's not the same. This has been so astronomical, and that and friends and the people, everybody that you come in the station, everybody's so pleased to see you and applaud you and all that. I mean, I've never had that respect, you know. Geez, I've been in places where I go in for a job and they say, oh, you're a veteran, no, you don't have any experience, you can't work here. I've had that happen to me. You know, and just in a way, I kind of set that aside all my life.
Oh yeah, Mr. Poe, this man, deliver the letter, the sooner the better.
And at dinner, each vet was surprised with mail call, a packet of letters and gifts from strangers and family members who had a chance to put down in words what their service meant to them. But don't let those tears fool you. Happy tears were shed by many, and the mood was once again elevated before our flight home. The day didn't end there either, but I'm not going to give away all the day's secrets and joys, so lovingly coordinated by the Buffalo Niagara Honor Flight staff.
Welcome home, sir.
Mission 9 was a wonderful success for the Buffalo Niagara Honor Flight, and we're going to meet a couple of the folks who make this happen for our local veterans right after this.